You have come here looking for the best high school football quotes. It's true that playing high school football can be a wonderful time in many young men's lives. I hope that the quotes found here will be a source of inspiration for you and your teammates. Here are the 25 best high school football quotes. It's not how big you are, it's how big you play. It's not the will to win, but the will to prepare to win that makes the difference. Nobody who ever gave his best regretted it. To be a better football player than you've ever been, you have to do something that you've never done. It's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. Did you leave it all on the field today? Every day is a chance to get better. Stop making excuses and start making things happen. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Good players inspire themselves, great players inspire others. Football doesn't build character, it eliminates weak ones. You're going to win or you're going to lose. Either way, the sun's going to come up the next day. Without self-discipline, success is impossible. Period. Follow your football dreams and you will reach your football goals. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference between football success and football failure. If you are not prepared to put the team first, turn around. A champion is someone who simply did not give up when they wanted to. If you gave it your all, a win will feel deserved and a loss won't hold regret. It's not how big you are, it's how big you play. Right now, somebody is out there trying to take your spot. They're hungry for it. Are you? If you don't see yourself as a winner, then you can't perform as a winner. All the talent in the world won't take you anywhere without your teammates. Hustle, hit, never quit. Don't let a win get to your head or a loss to your heart. Together, everyone achieves more. Many athletes will agree that it is important to have your mindset in a positive and productive way to be successful in athletics. This holds true for football players. The quotes for you here reflect this notion in many instances. A successful football player should have a positive work ethic and a desire to be the best they can be. Drawing inspiration from quotes. Drawing inspiration from anywhere you can as a football player that can help you to be your best is very important. For many young players, they draw inspiration from their favorite songs and their teammates. Often players will draw inspiration from the words of their coaches. In fact, pep talks to their team is one of the most important things that coaches can do. Many times, teams that are facing each other on the football field both have plenty of talented players. The difference in the game is often which team has the right mindset and wants it the most. A closer look at some of these quotes. Let's take a closer look at a few of these quotes above and why they are inspirational. This quote, "Nobody who ever gave his best regretted it," is one of the first ones to look at. This quote can ring true for many things in life and not just on the football field. In fact, many of these quotes have a bigger meaning than just what happens on the football field. If you know in your heart that you gave your absolute best in something, yet it came up short from the desired results that you were hoping for, then you can and must hold your head high knowing that you gave it your best. Stop making excuses and start making things happen. The above quote is again another great quote that translates from the football field and into life in general. Too often, young football players want to make excuses as to why they are not getting the playing time that they think they deserve. What is the real reason, though? Are they truly being treated unfairly by their coaches, Or is there a good reason? Maybe there are more talented athletes in front of you for the same position. The fact is, in life, there is usually always someone somewhere that is going to be bigger or stronger or faster or smarter than you are. All you can do is control your effort and your attitude and your work ethic. Do all you can to be successful, and if that is not enough, then try to do more than the next guy. If your physical abilities are very similar, then if you put in more work, this could be the difference that puts you ahead of the rest. You're going to win or you're going to lose. Either way, the sun's going to come up the next day. Fact of life is that you will not win every time you compete. Not even the greatest football players to ever play the game have won every time they play. You must be able to accept losing as a part of being a competitor. Sure, nobody likes to lose. It's a fact that winning is a whole lot more fun than losing. If you take a loss or take the L, then put it away as a learning experience and try to make the corrections you need to be successful and win the next one. The sun will indeed come up the next day and you'll have another chance to compete. The only time this would not hold true for young football players is the last game of their high school football career. If you are not prepared to put the team first, turn around. In the world today, we see so many people that are selfish and only concerned with how everything affects them. It's a highly impressive trait and shows great maturity to not be selfish. It reminds all players that the team and the team's success is the most important thing. That is hard for young men to remember or even begin to think about. Football is a team game for sure, and a successful team will not only have talent and have great work ethic, but will also have great leadership and high character team members that put the team first. It's not how big you are, it's how big you play. There are no doubt plenty of young football players that are worried that they are just not big enough, and they worry that they will not be successful on the football field like they could be because of this. This is something that many times will not be something that you can control to a large degree. Sure, you can work on getting bigger and stronger in the weight room, and that will help you to some degree. There are also certain things that are completely out of our control. You may never be a 6 foot 2 inch, 200 pound wide receiver, but focus on being the best player you can be with the gifts and abilities that you have been given. Don't worry about comparing yourself to others, and just do the very best that you can, and that is all that you can really expect. If you do the very best that you can do and know that you have, then you must feel good about what you've done and the effort you have given. We hope that you can find some inspiration from these quotes. Feel free to use them for your own use. First, be sure to comment on this video and tell us what your favorite motivational football quote is. Be sure to give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more great football content like this. Good luck to you this upcoming football season.